Well, here we are. We're actually in Switzerland, and we have been on a cemetery hunt to a certain degree all day. That apparently says the old cemetery, and we've come, we're going down that path, but we've come quite a way. We've come from Gstaad, which is obviously a very well-known ski resort, and we're on the hunt for Richard Burton Cemetery. Richard was a Welsh actor. He was married to Elizabeth Taylor, who died, I don't know if it was last year, but certainly not too long ago. And if I told you just how far out we are in the sticks, if I stop, you can see the shadow there above the trees. Those are the mountain range. We're close to Geneva, but we're in a sort of very rural community. And I mean, this cemetery is just way out here. As you can see, there's a beautiful brook down there. It's March, so you'd expect it to be slightly cold, and it is. There's a chill in the air. Snow on the mountaintops as expected, but I guess despite all the Hollywood glitz and so on, you've got a man who just wanted to be out and at peace with himself, and I can understand why. You can see the spring flowers just starting to emerge, and a bit of a bridge, and then you've got my friend who's been brilliant with us, Anthony, who's driven us all around. This morning we went to see David Niven, and we've now come across this place where I'm assured, as they would say in Twitterland, the real, and here you can't see, but I'm actually moving my fingers, quotation marks, Richard Burton is buried. And I was disappointed in a sense this morning with David Niven's headstone, because he seems so, I don't know, not neglected, but it just seems so ordinary. And oh gosh, here it is. Anthony's showing Richard Burton, and the same again.
You'd be surprised.
The sort of great Richard Burton.
Simple.
Very simple, that's the word, isn't it? It's just a simple headstone for a man who at one point in life was, the biggest thing in Hollywood and dominated every front page. And when it all comes down to it, it really is, that's just what you're left with. You're left with what can only be described as sort of a relatively grotty headstone. Obviously it gets battered here by all of the different weather elements from 1925 to 1984. So what's that? It's, 30 years since he's died. That's 30 years that stone has been there. And well, ashes to ashes. So that's it. Not sure what else there is to say other than, God rest his soul. And on to the next one.